Just in case you're wondering why we're doing Friday night football, it's because I'm actually off on a trip to Goodison tomorrow to watch another painful Everton performance.
Up the cherries.
So tonight we are staying local for Fawley versus Lymington Town.
So this is the Forest Home pub in Holbury, which is just up the road from AFC Fawley's ground. It's literally like a 5-minute walk from here down to the ground. If you're driving, they serve food and stuff in here as well. Lovely beer garden, I've got to say. Loads of people out here enjoying their Friday night. A couple of bouncy castles, which I'm sure Craig's on right now, tuckering himself out. Good range of beer in here. I've got myself a Carlin for £4.70. They've also got other Doom Bar and Foster's and other things on tap as well. But also do some really good food in here. So if you want some food before the game, this is the perfect place to pop down. Like I said, 10 minutes from the ground. Pop here first on your way to the ground. Brickability Stadium, home ground of Fawley AFC, is located where the old Waterside Social Club used to be. It's a lovely surrounding. I mean, they've got a pitch over the other side where the kids do the football. They've got this big stand, wooden seats, looks pretty good. I like a nice retro stand myself, with a couple of terraces the other side. And the main thing about the ground I really like, just from a scenic point of view, is you've got the oil refinery towers right behind one of the goals. Looks absolutely amazing, just as a bit of scenery action. All in all, very good ground, worth coming down to. Kevin, Chairman of Fawley AFC.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about the club.
Well, the club's been going for over 100 years. We celebrated our centenary last year. It was formed in 1923, and obviously it was known as S.O. Fawley in those days because it was the club here was started for the workers of the refinery. I actually first played for them in 1971, I think it was, 71-72 season, and then disappeared. And then when I packed up sport totally, football and cricket, they asked me if I wanted to come along and be looking for a chairman. And I thought, well, I'll come and do it for a couple of years. And that was 16 years ago.
Wow.
And as most people say, once you're in for life. But obviously we had a problem here some years ago with the demise of the Sports and Social Club.
Yeah. So
we've had to sort of change the way we operate. But things are looking very, very bright. We're just about to get the full agreement on the lease, so we can now apply for the grants we need to get our clubhouse and new changing rooms up and running. So we're making progress.
You said you've been here 16 years as chairman. What's been your favourite moment as chairman of Fawley?
Oh, I think probably the fact that we've had a couple of decent cup runs. It's always a good time when you beat somebody that perhaps people aren't expecting you to. And of course we famously got to the final of the Wessex Cup, dumping Sholing out in the semi-final, which was a massive surprise to everyone. And last season, I suppose our highlights in the cups were the fact that we dumped Bashley out of 2 cups.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah. So, every dog has his day.
Yeah.
I think you have to accept. I think it's taken me years to, I used to sort of go home shaking my head, but you take it on the chin these days. When there's the amount of football fixtures there are, on Saturday football. Half people go home happy and half don't.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that, really. So, I really want the people that come to watch and people that play. I just want people to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Because I think if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to get involved with football, playing or otherwise.
Exactly.
So you've got to set your expectations within a certain limit, I think. And we know our limitations here at the moment. And what we want to offer is a good pitch to play on, which, as you can see, it is.
Yep, very good.
We want to offer somewhere where people can have a beer afterwards, or even during the game. We want to offer the right training facilities for our guys, give them good kit, and we encourage youngsters to come here, which we're known as a club that will take youngsters on board and give them a go. So you know, that's about where we are at the moment. We don't have expectations of winning the league. We just want to finish as high as we can.
And finally, this is a ground hopping vlog. What would you say to anyone who wants to come down and watch a Fawley game?
Yeah, come down, because most ground hoppers that come down here always like it here and say, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
You know, and they can see what our limitations are, but they can see what we've done to try and provide facilities for people. And you know, we generally end up having the conversation about what our future holds. So yeah, we welcome ground hoppers all day long. Yeah,
that's brilliant. Kevin, thanks very much for your time.
No, thanks.
I know you're busy, man. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Thank you. No, appreciate it.
Here we are, Edward. We are treating everyone to some Friday night feast of football.
Yep.
We are in Wessex League Division 1 for Fawley versus Lymington. This is my second time watching Lymington this week. Saw them at Verwood Tuesday, and yeah, I think they're very much in need of a good performance tonight. They're a very youthful side, aren't they, Lymington? They showed glimpses where they looked like they could have a team, but they did show far too many moments where they looked like could be a struggle for them this season, but it's still early days, isn't it? And also Fawley as well. I think they've got to improve on the last game I saw here, the 0-0. So the chances of me seeing 2 0-0s, Matthew, how's my luck this week?
Been pretty good for goals, haven't you? So yeah,
yeah,
seen quite a few.
Pretty good, yeah.
I think it's one of these games. Both teams will look at this fixture and they'll be thinking this is the game tonight. We pick up our first win of the season. I think with Fawley, it's just wait. I think it's just a case of waiting until something clicks to go again, because they've got the same sort of strikers as they had last year in Declan Hartigan and Dylan Knight. They've scored goals at this level, so I think it's a case of one going in, then you might see a few more. Whereas in Lymington's case, I think it's a second rebuild, the second year in a row, which is a lot harder. Adam Coleman's gone, Ash Buckland comes in as manager.
It's a very young side as well, Lymington, so they've got to learn quickly this season, otherwise. You know, they will drop out.
Fawley are currently 16th, last 3 home games, a 1-1 draw of Tottenham and Ealing. Last 3 games in the league, sorry. 1-1 draw of Tottenham and Ealing, 1-0 defeat away to Amesbury and a 5-1 defeat to Alsford. But Alsford are pretty much steamrolling a lot of teams at the minute, I think, in this league. Did have a creditable 2-1 defeat here to Christchurch, who are a league higher, and they pushed them for it, so they wanted to build on that today, I think. Their top scorers this season, Emmanuel Andrade, Declan Hartigan and Liam Biggs, all with 1 goal apiece. Lymington, sitting bottom of Wessex Division 1, however, they did have a very good cup win against US Portsmouth, again a league higher, beating them 4-1 in the Hampshire Senior Cup. Their top scorer this season is, I hope I pronounced this right, is Hubert Sejika, who's on dual contract from Thank you. Dual contract from Eastleigh, where he scored quite a few goals, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he scored something like 70 or 80 goals or something one season.
So they'll be looking to him for goals, 2 in 5 this season. Jack Higdon has a bit of experience for them. He's a player coach. He's come from Blackfield and Langley. And goalkeeper Nico Tranjanowski, I hope you pronounce that right, against on loan from AFC Tottenham. But he has Wessex League experience previously with Amesbury, Blackfield and Tottenham and Ealing. And he got man of the match against Andover New Street in a 6-1 defeat last week.
Excellent, say Senior Burns. Let's go.
Really good. Come on.
Step. Up we go. On that touch
Wrong footwear at the minute, to be honest with you.
Like kicking back in 1930s ball. That was a great ball. That's nice. Nice.
Oh, he's done it again.
Oh, that would have been goal with a mum.
Craig, it just shows our true personalities by our favourite Wessex picks. Oh, well played.
Here we go. Big HT is Fawley 1, Lymington 1. Probably just about right on the balance of play in the first half. I think Lymington started off well, took an early lead after 5 minutes. Really good move, really good goal. Nearly repeated it, didn't they, midway through the first half. But then Fawley have gradually come back into the game, and I think they were gifted their equaliser, weren't they? But they finished the half strong.
They did. Opening goal, like you said, was from Hubert Kegliak. It was a through ball anyway. It's a lovely through ball from Joe Lovell outside the boot, played him between, took it round Jamie Bruce in the goal, put it into the bottom corner. Very good finish.
Really good finish.
Lymington almost repeated, like you said. Again, Lovell, great outside the football. Segielka going through. This time Jamie Bruce put off a really good save. The equaliser, Lymington will be a little disappointed with that. Long ball over the top from Fawley, and it sort of mixed up in defence.
Didn't deal with it, did he? And
the goalkeeper kicked it against Jack Roberts, who we think got the goal, but it's possibly an own goal. We needed to look at the footage on a bigger screen, really. But as like you said, Fawley have sort of come back into it. They've had a few more chances, a few crosses into the box. I missed one of the early chances that was put wide by Hartigan. Lymington will be glad to go in at 1-1, I think, and then they can sort of take that break and see what they can do. Come back second half. Fawley will want to get on the front foot straight away, I think. But the game could go either way.
yeah, there's definitely a winner in there somewhere.
Save. Bloody hell. I know. I suppose it's cheap as well. So I kind of get that, but it's a shame. Great tackle. Yeah, I think that's kind of cutting your nose off the spot face.
Yes, yes!
Look, there's no one past the 18-yard box.
Shoot! Now you're on. Late 42-1 win this night. Happy with the performance?
Probably lying if I said yes. We know we can be better. We know we should be better. I think second half was more, once we got one up, the nerves kicked in. We haven't been in that situation all season, so we put it down to that. You know, Limo, to be fair to them, had 3 or 4 1v1s. So probably, on reflection, probably we got a bit lucky, to be honest. But the win's a win, and we can hopefully now start climbing the table.
So getting those 3 points and the first win of the season on the board. You're happy to build on that and that'll build confidence around the team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely clear to see our confidence is low. We had a rough pre-season. Played some very, very good sides, which arguably we probably got wrong. And I think then with the confidence just hasn't been there. So hopefully now the lads have got the got the bit of pressure off their back, and now we can hopefully start climbing the table.
And obviously, with this stage of the season, we're having to rebuild over the summer. How far are you away from feeling that you have the squad you need to compete?
Yeah, it was
this
difficult.
season?
We lost 3 or 4 key players, which we didn't expect to lose. To be fair, we had pre-season planned. Management team was all set up, and then that all kind of fell apart 2 weeks before pre-season started. So then you're trying to build another squad again. We had a good season last year, I felt, considering from where we come from, finishing mid-table, and we're looking to improve on that. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're a bit off at the moment, being honest, but we had 4 or 5 lads this is their first 3 or 4 games in Wessex League. So, and we were the same situation at the start of last season, and the lads come to fruition at the end. So yeah, I think we're a bit off at the moment, but we've also got a few lads out, so that when they come back, hopefully, a bit more experience in the squad will definitely help the new lads.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, mate.
Full-time score was Fawley 2, Lymington 1. Oh, my knees are too old for this.
Yep.
Fawley getting the goal just after half-time whilst I was inconveniently in the toilet, so I haven't seen it yet, but I'll save that for the vlog on Sunday. Matt can describe the goal.
Corner pretty much early in the second half on the left-hand side, swung in towards back post quite low. Matt Hawkins was there to sort of tap it home in the far post, put 42-1 up. Lymington had their chances second half, didn't they?
Yeah, they created a shot out of nowhere, really, didn't they? Excellent shot. Hit the post, and they hit the post again straight away, and that could have changed the game.
I mean, Sigiel got the rebound, hit the post in the exact same spot for the original shot as well.
Yeah.
Quite impressed with Lymington to a degree, a lot of youthful energy. Definitely
Improved
improvement from last season.
Well, even on Tuesday, they have looked better.
I think they will probably, if they had a bit of experience in there, that would probably help the sort of youthful energy
still
they
early
got.
days in the season, isn't it?
Oh, of course,
for
of
a
course
lot
it
of
is.
teams.
And I think if they can keep performing like that, they will pick up wins. I think there's teams probably worse than that. I think Fawley, good first win in the season. They can build on that.
Yeah.
They can gain confidence. I think Liam Biggs, in particular at the back, was very good for them. Jamie Bruce pulled off a couple of good saves as well second half. And yeah, a pretty good performance all round.
Yeah, I think it's another good game, what we've seen.
Yeah.
The goals are definitely starting to come now, Matthew.
They're coming now, the tap's on.
Our big haul's coming soon, but where are you tomorrow then, Matthew?
I'm going to go watch Millbrook against Wincanton.
Yeah,
probably
just a watching one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And as I mentioned in my intro, I'm off to Liverpool for a day of suffering. But I might do a mini vlog there, but it depends how the day goes.
You have no idea how much I hope Bournemouth win.
Shut up. Can we get up now?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but they went miles away from the camera.
No, it's fine.
Hello.
Oh, fuck's sake.